everyone. I'm Philip Bradley. I'm the head of Reporter Liaison at Medica. I'm here with Dr Mohammed Jalaleddin, who is joining me as part of Medica's partnership with RefuAid. Now, you may or may not know, but RefuAid work with host communities, both refugee and local populations, aiming to foster a greater integration. Dr Mohammed Jalaleddin is one of those that RefuAid is aiming to support in that integration. So, Dr Mohammed Jalaleddin, it's a pleasure to speak with you again. I know that we've had a few conversations before today. And just to begin with, how have you settled into life in the UK?
Thank you, Philip, for giving me this opportunity to speak. To answer your question, I moved to the UK in 2017 to join my family who moved here before that in 2014 and 2016 and settled in Holland Park Avenue in West London. At the beginning, I faced some difficulties and I struggled with the new language and new culture. Till I joined Oxfam charity, where I worked for about 6 months there, and there I've been exposed to the local community and met a lot of supportive people who helped me to approach the language barrier and to learn and know more about the new culture. And maybe in October of that year, I've been introduced to the RefuAid through one of my friends in Oxfam, which is like a tipping point in my journey, and that changed a lot of things later on.
Okay, so it was actually working in the charity sector with Oxfam that actually led you to realising who RefuAid are and what they do?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, having settled into the UK, what's your favourite thing about the UK?
Actually, before coming to the UK, I liked many things about this country, like the history, like sport events, English films, education system. But when I moved here, I was most impressed about that much of diversity, as you can meet people from different background to learn about the traditions, about their cultures, which is, I think it's really difficult to find it in any other place in the world.
Okay. So I wonder if we share the same taste in films, Mike. We'll have to exchange notes afterwards.
I think they have great films. Maybe I will recommend some of them to you.
Very good. So Mo, so we understand where you kind of are right now, but could you share with us your kind of journey from Syria to the UK?
Yeah, sure. Actually, it's very long story, but to cut a long story short, our story started in 2012 when we had to move from my home city Latakia to countryside, where we lived for more than a year till ISIS took control over that area. So we had to take a difficult decision and leave Syria. My wife, as a woman, was a higher risk, so we needed to arrange something for her urgently. So we arranged the journey from that area to Turkey at the beginning, and from Turkey to Europe. And at the end to the UK, where she applied for the asylum. My kids joined her in 2016. For me, I had to take another difficult journey from Syria to Jordan, which was illegal journey, and we have to go through many difficult and dangerous places and borders. I lived in Jordan about 6 months till the visa and the application has finished, so I could join them in 2017 April, I think.
Yeah, so quite the journey.
Yes.
Mo, obviously there is a reason why RefuAid and Medica are partnering up with yourself. I understand obviously you've got an interest in radiology. Could you share with us how you started your interest in radiology?
I started I decided to specialize in radiology when I was in the 5th year of a medical school. Then I realized that the most rewarding part of that job is detective work involved in diagnostic process and diagnosing what's wrong with the patients. Being a radiologist allowed me to make this diagnosis and help the other clinicians to decide that the treatment plan, which is sometimes can change dramatically depending on our diagnosis, and sometimes we do that depending on very tiny details, which is difficult and challenging, but at the same time it's really amazing to help them with that.
So you like working in that supportive sort of role as part of a wider team? No, that's good. And so Mo, obviously here in the UK, we're very proud of the NHS, and here at Medica, we're very proud of supporting the NHS. What do you like most about the NHS?
Well, I think the NHS is one of the best things about the UK, and I think we can all agree about that, regardless our political affiliations. We can agree about this point, I think, because the system literally allow anyone to have an access to the best possible healthcare, regardless how much people earn or what their positions. Other point, as a doctor, I like the values of the NHS, especially in terms of putting the patients always first.
I think you fit in very well, Mo. I think you fit in very well. So, what's your next goals? What would you like to achieve?
My initial goal is to start my career as a radiologist, but now, because what's happening in the world, I think the next step is passing Lab 2 exam. So I can then register with the GMC and qualified as a doctor in the UK. So I think that will open another doors to start my career as a radiologist.
Sure, and the current climate is making that very challenging, I can imagine.
Yes, exactly.
So hopefully things do turn around and you can start getting those opportunities. I've every faith, Mo. Every faith. So covered a bit what you've done so far, then passing the Lab 1 examinations. Could you just share with us the what kind of RefuAid has done to support you on this journey so far?
Well, I've been introduced to the RefuAid in 2017, I think in October, through one of my friends. And since then, they supported me in many things. Just to mention some points, at the beginning, they registered me in a very good and high quality English school. They paid almost for everything, for the school expenses, travel expenses, and even for the exam fees. Later on, they supported me and introduced me to different organizations to help me in another steps. And they provided me with the materials that I needed at that time. I can't put it into words and describe how great they are, actually. No,
that's really good. And so what help do you think maybe the Medica or anyone from our reporting community here at Medica could do to support as well?
Sure. I think Medica is one of the biggest medical company in the UK. So I think any opportunity for observership that could or may open further doors to realize my main goal of being a neuroradiologist or specifically interventional radiologist, that would be amazing for me.
Okay, so yeah, it's that observership that would really help sure. You and your journey. So thank you very much for everyone for watching this video, and thank you very much, Mo, for joining us. It's really appreciated, and it's been wonderful getting to know you. I just say that to anyone watching, if there are any reporters out there that can assist in any way, especially with regards to helping us finding an observership for Mo, please do get in contact with me via the details below. It'll be a really great help. So once again, Mo, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Philip. And thanks to Medica and RefuAid for all that support. Thank you so much.
Well, that's no problem. We'll do our best to help you realize that ambition, that goal. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Bye.